Towards a different topic, Masood Azhar has been funding, promoting terrorism, fundamentalism for a very, very long time. Suleiman has also been doing this from occupied Kashmir, and they are like the epitome of terrorist activity. So the general perception among the people is, why is India, if I may put it bluntly, not taking them out?
See, it's not, I think at times you have to weigh both the military and the political consequences and the reasoning. I'm quite sure the amount of political pressure and diplomatic pressure that we have mounted, it is showing in Pakistan. And you don't want the world to be against you. Okay. You don't have, like Israel, it has got a lot of friends, very powerful friends. India is not one of those. You have never been anybody's camp. And therefore, you have to play your cards properly. And I think we are doing it.
Oh.
Answer to everything is not that you take it out or you take him out. I don't think it happens that way. I think there are enough pressures that have been mounted. Things are showing up. And who knows after 2 months what will happen in Pakistan.
After 2 months,
No, what I'm saying is, who knows what will happen? Because the type of pressure that is going on on Pakistan, every day you see that type of opposition rallies that are taking place. You don't know.
Absolutely. General Singh has been very, very reassuring and very candid, I must say, very candid. No war with China. That's a very categorically, he elaborated, and wow, that's a big news, because that affects not only India's economy, it affects China's economy, it affects everybody's economy. On that note, I would like to open the house to questions, and I'll request the members of the Tollygunge Club, the members of the august audience, I mean very, very knowledgeable audience we have here, to put in your question. Please raise your hand, identify yourself, and please ask a question. Prithida, can somebody take the mic to Prithida, please? It's difficult for me to see, so if somebody can really raise hands, I'll be very grateful. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Prithvi Chaudhary. I think I'm one of probably the living member of the forces who was deployed in 1962, and I was sent, or I would say I was airdropped at the Chipchap River near Daulat Beg Oldi. I'm still living. I'm 83 years old, and I still remember my days shivering. But fortunately, I had all my gears from my mountaineering experiences, so I survived. I would like to ask one small question. You see, now it has become very important for us to protect the Aksai Chin area, particularly the area where we are at the moment positioned. Now, why is it that China is trying to provoke in that particular area? My feeling is that the China is doing so to sort of take advantage of, I would say, strategic positions to protect the Karakoram highway, which goes right from Xinjiang through Kunjrep Pass into Gilgit and then on to the Karachi port. They have made a fantastic road. I traveled about 5 years back twice. And I went right up to the Karakoram Pass, and I have seen the conditions of the road they have built. What I find is that why and in what way we shall be able to protect our men at the Siachen Glacier, because it is very important that particular center of the triangle is important for us, both strategically as well as politically.
Okay.
Sir, can you give us a little background of our what we
Absolutely.
are thinking of?
Sir,
Thank you.
let me first congratulate you on the type of photography that you have done. And coming from a 1962 veteran, I think it is it should be a real proud moment for all the members of TOLI.
Thank you, sir.
There are 2-3 things that I would like to emphasize from what you have said so far. The reason why China has done it, there can be many. And what I would say is that if you study how things have happened, its ally Pakistan was crying foul on removal of 370. There was a vociferous demand in India about POK. It affects China because China has been leased a lot of area in POK for various things in the garb of Karakoram highway being upgraded. It has stakes at Gwadar, and the CEC, the corridor that it is making, it has pumped a lot of money. Maximum amount of money has been pumped on in Pakistan to get this corridor through as part of the economic revival that China is looking at. So it had to do something to tell us that, look here, I'm the big brother, I'm sitting, I can do what I want to. And I don't think it expected the type of reaction that happened. And that is why you find that today it is in a sulk mode. It would do everything possible to ensure that there is trouble in India. Whether it is funding the farmers' agitation, whether it is funding any other agitation, whether it is trying to revive insurgencies, you name it. You will always see in the background a Chinese signature. So it is nothing new. I think we should be prepared for this kind of a thing. And I think today India is strong enough to ensure that its own internal issues can be taken care of, as also we can, over a period of time, achieve the type of aims that we have set for ourselves.
Yeah. So, gentleman at the back. Yeah. Sir, yeah, I got it, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. I'm Dr. Pradeep Vyas. Thanks for stating about the string of pulse and the counter string of pulse, which we can also do. But ultimately, its economy matters. But my question is about the Pakistan. Economy of Pakistan is in tatters. It's about 80% of the GDP is already under debt. So, a country with this type of things and with the disturbances which are going on, I see it a perpetual problem for India, because a healthy neighbor can always be a good neighbor. But a disturbed country with the 1971 strings and the current economy and then the belief that they have to create disturbance for the India, how we overcome this future disturbed state of Pakistan, which is going from bad to worst?
See, where Pakistan's economy is concerned, I think it will go further down because of the type of policies and the credits that they have taken from various countries. It's a economy which is surviving on borrowed money, and somewhere I think it will show. The other thing is, it is important for us to understand this. Why does the PM put his bid on so-called Atmanirbhar Bharat or self-reliance? revival of innovativeness in India. India is a very innovative country, but somewhere I think we became used to status quo. I mean, you look at some of the items that you find get made in China. A lot of innovativeness in it. But in our case, we are quite happy. We are very happy to see, okay, this comes from China, so we can buy it because it is cheap. And that is what has killed our innovativeness in industry. If we do not revive this spirit, mind you, our economy cannot overtake what we are looking at an economy like China. And I'll say that there are a lot of industrialists and people who deal in the industries out here. It is all on you, how you go forward. Please look at the example of Japan after Second World War. A Japan that was that had seen nuclear devastation, a Japan that had surrendered, Japan that was in doldrums, and they had the American general who was looking after the affairs of Japan, MacArthur, who brought in people, the best brains, who probably were not accepted in the US. He brought them to Japan, and one of them was the one who used to teach quality control. The Japanese took to it, and in a decade from 45, they are the ones whose quality made a mark in the world. We changed over, most of us, I mean anybody who's dealt in photography, we started changing over from the ground glass lenses that the Germans used to make to polished glass lenses that the Japanese made. And today, Japan is the world leader, whether it is electronics, whether it is optics, whether you name a thing. So I think there is a lot that rests on us. And if your economy goes up, that is what matters. Where others are, it doesn't make a difference. I think that economy is what will give us the strength to face any challenges that will be in the future.
সমস্ত খবরের তৎক্ষণাৎ আপডেট পেতে সাবস্ক্রাইব বাটনটি ক্লিক করে বেল বাটনটি ক্লিক করুন।
আরও খবরের আপডেট পেতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটি আর বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করুন নোটিফিকেশনস পেতে।